We're back on the channel, guys. We're back on the chat. And we're back on cryptocurrency theory because a community member actually last night or yesterday, they let me know that Litecoin could be getting an ETF. Okay, it's already been filed. I think it was Galaxy or one of these companies has filed for one. So I think the community member asked me, like, would I like this? Would I be would this be badass for Litecoin? This is going to be good for Litecoin? Talk about it. What's your take on it? Well, my take kind of is with these ETFs is I really don't have a take on them yet. And the reason I don't have a take on them is because this is going to be, if we're in a bull market cycle, this will be the only time we see for the first time, we see that these ETFs are going to play out a certain particular way. And we just don't know exactly what that means. The thing, guys, is last bull run, if you remember, we didn't have ETFs for Bitcoin, right? We didn't have any of these. We had crypto mining companies on the stock market, and then we have Grayscale. That's basically it in a nutshell, other than unless you wanted to just go directly into the native cryptocurrency. But if you wanted to keep your money in a brokerage account, like a stock account, and you just didn't trust the idea of buying cryptocurrency, or you weren't comfortable in holding it in a non-custodial wallet, then yeah, you probably were leaving your money on a brokerage, buying these mining companies, buying MicroStrategy, or buying Grayscale if you have access to over-the-counter trust. Because remember, the over-the-counter stocks aren't available everywhere, guys. And now that this Bitcoin ETF is live, right? People can trade it from their brokerage account. Hedge funds can now get in on it. And they technically got in on Grayscale before, and they did, but not to the same magnitude. These people that operate these hedge funds, they're not allocating all their money to crypto. It's just not realistic to think, guys. Okay, we're not there yet. But it is realistic to think that more people will come into an ETF rather than an over-the-counter market stock that Grayscale has previously offered. Now, they've obviously changed that. They've converted different things. They've converted different instruments, in these type investments to ETFs, and the conversion is set up completely different, I believe. And put it in the comments section if you guys know more than I do. But it's not set up the same as the Grayscale stocks. So I think there's going to be more opportunity in these Grayscale stocks. And I think as we see the ETFs come into play, we'll just have to see what that means. We don't know how they're going to play out because we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen, what I like about Grayscale, guys, is that the amount you can actually quantify. I don't exactly know the inner workings of and what's going on under the hood with these ETFs. A lot of people have been talking about it. I haven't done my research on it. So to be honest, I don't know exactly how the fees are built into the ETF and what the ETF debt instrument does or investment mechanism of it does. Because you got to remember, guys, ETFs, they operate different stuff. I mean, there's going to be inverse Bitcoin ETFs. There's ETFs that short Bitcoin. There's going to be different ETFs that have a different function on how they trade against Bitcoin, right? But with Grayscale, what I like about it is there's a premium put in place, as well as you can actually calculate mathematically what it should be trading for, right? And in some cases, we've seen that to play out very good. We do not know exactly how these ETFs are going to play out because each one is set up differently. It's not like, oh, there's a Bitcoin ETF. Obviously, if Bitcoin goes up, we're going to see those Bitcoin ETFs go up, but they're going to behave different ways based on what the ETF, how the ETF is set up. Is it leveraged? Is it 3x leverage? Is it shorting Bitcoin? Is it all these different things, all these different management fees and stuff behind them. So we don't know exactly every single one and how every single one works. But when we apply that to the idea of Litecoin getting one, we just don't know if that's going to really push Litecoin in a positive direction, or is it going to kind of hold Litecoin back? And I don't think it'll hold it back, just like I don't think these Bitcoin ETFs are going to hold Bitcoin back. But I like the idea that some of the coins that we talk about here on the channel have the ETF. Obviously, Bitcoin. You guys know I own Bitcoin. But also some of the other coins do not, like Bitcoin Cash, like Ethereum Classic. But we will probably start seeing ETF filings, guys, more than just XRP and Litecoin. I think there's going to be ETFs for most major market cap coins, just like Grayscale has created these trusts that trade over the counter on the over the counter markets. You can get it on Fidelity with these Grayscale trusts with these, these major market cap coins. Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic. These are just some names that come to mind because they're bigger market cap coins. So I do think that ETFs will come with most major market cap coins, and especially the mineable ones because they're more decentralized. Can you imagine if they came out with a Terra Luna trust or a Terra Luna ETF, and then that whole thing would have happened? So I think people are getting a little more savvy. I think Wall Street is getting a little more savvy to it, and we'll just have to see, guys, if the Litecoin, ETF filing comes to actual realization, and we'll just have to see. I don't think it'll come to realization this bull run, so we'll just have to follow the Bitcoin ETFs to see kind of which ones we need to start looking at for those kind of plays, right? All right, guys, that's all I got. Take care. See you soon. Drop and comment, like, subscribe, send the video on X, anywhere you guys are. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.